just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
So before the episode starts, I just want to record this and say that this popped up in my files last night when I went to go log off, and yeah. I'm kind of scared cuz looks like Sayori. I don't know. I tried deleting it. I can't delete it. Just I guess I don't know. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of DokiDoki Literature Club. Last time I feel like I really did make a mistake. Because I know what I personally wanted to do with Sayori, but the restriction of the game, of my character that I put on myself, didn't allow me to do what I wanted to do. So, I guess here we go. Yeah, last time we were setting up for the festival. Sayori kind of caught Yori and I, and now we're here. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd go walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for that event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily, oh, gotta sneeze. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so that I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But, knowing Monica, I'm sure this event will be great too. Where'd my music go? Hold on. Music's on. Okay, Loopy, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try just a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Loopy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, you knew about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full stories at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yori's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. Hold on. Percent. Okay. What? This is getting a little creepy, guys. Get out of my head. 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 And it just keeps going on and on and on. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Loopy? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Oh, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I'm going to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone, either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There is no response. Is the one thing I feared happen is... I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sit. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? This isn't real. There's no way that this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then, why? Why would she do this? How could I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? It has to be what have pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I knew she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw this literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? I can start a new game. But what the fuck? He just deleted her? Whoa. What is going on? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but that's not like there would be any girls there anyway. They just gone. Monica? Yeah. It has. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most... What? Really? You quit? So, what the hell is going on here? Did Monica replace herself with Sayori? In the story? I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. I am at a loss for all literature? Sounds kind of dull. Sounds kind of familiar. How many members? There's only 3 of us. So, Monica, just like it said in the code there, just deleted her. Did Monica say she? Huh. Yeah, I guess so, but... What did Monica say to Sayori? What did she do? What is Monica? Because it's not like we're trying to impress her by any means at all. I'm sorry I'm not reading this, guys, but like I'm kind of just reading this in my head. I'm going to, you know, thinking it through. Is it because you're more important? And this today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school upstairs into a section of school I rarely visit. She swings the door open, full of energy. You wanna run that by me one more time? It's Yori and Natsuki. So my character just forgot? You're Monica's boyfriend, right? So she's writing her own story. Monica, Yuri the vice president. Monica is writing her own story in which I never knew Sayori. Huh. what did Monica say to Sayori? How is she controlling this game? Because that... As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. What would happen if I went with Monica instead? Would she change her mind? I feel like if I went with Sayori, she would still kill her. But... Okay, are we in Monica's story, but we have our own free will and she's changing it? She's conforming it to fit what she wants? And so, but we have our own free will. She can't control us directly as the player. Is that what's going on? So she's shaping the story in a way that she can control it. Just, you know, like I said, she can't control us as the player. So she has to force it, in a way. But... I like to read manga, yeah. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Yep, we've already read all of this. Okay, so yeah, that's what this is. Is this a horror book? Are we... Really, this is all the same dialogue. That's what this is. Except we're replacing Monica. We're replacing Sayori with Monica. If I do remember correctly, if I go back and look at the footage, if I place some of that here in what we're talking about, if I remember correctly, it is Sayori here. She's replacing herself with Sayori. I could be wrong, but there's still one problem. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. All three girls. We need 4 members to have an official club. They're gonna make me the 4th member. I'll join the literature club. It can't be fun. So, is our character oblivious to this? Okay. Will I be able to write about Sayori? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Do I get to write it? Well, okay. Things I like about Papa. This seems like something Natsuki would write. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. But I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. Asks me about anything. Gives me lunch money. Comes home before sundown. Papa cooks. Gives me privacy. Doesn't tell me how to dress. Doesn't comment on my friends. I like it when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. Use his inside voice. Papa leaves me stuff alone. Leaves my stuff alone. Accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa's too tired to notice me. I like when Papa's too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I don't want my girl Yuri to die. Papa. There, and she just went up. Natsuki go up when I mentioned Papa. Yuri? Did you guys see that? I saw that they took away a lot of the words. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had. Okay, now that I've written about Natsuki, Monika, you're in front of the text. I can't see. Does this music seem faster in any way? And now it just went down in a key. This seems normal. So really a lot of this is the same. but... Okay, I need a moment to, like, collect my thoughts, still. I don't know what's going on anymore. Just went down in a key again, did you hear that? I think. Did it? Or was I talking? So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up the book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Excuse me, that's disgusting. But you know what? You know what? The classroom itself seems off kilter. It doesn't seem straight anymore, does it? How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked a book. We're like skipping an entire day. Yeah, I was right. So I intentionally wrote about Natsuki because I don't want Yuri to die. I really, really don't want Yuri to die. I feel like... It just ended. You looking for something in there? She said it. She said the F word. Yeah, I read manga sometimes. So I wrote my first poem unknowingly about Sayori, and so I got the close-up with Sayori, and I got a close-up with Yori, but I never got a close-up with Natsuki here. Get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my entire life. And I probably mean... Huh. Parfait Girls. You know, like a parfait, like a stacked dessert? I didn't say anything. I'm convinced we've never seen this before. I'm fairly certain we've never seen this before. But I'll tell you something, Loopy. Oh. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shows the book right into my hands. Oh, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Is she... Because it's my second playthrough, does the game know that I intentionally wanted to go with Yuri, and she's making Natsuki more like that? Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Oh, I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Yeah, there's the close-up. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Yeah, you don't have any friends, I get it, it's funny. You're trying to be more like Yuri in every single way. And based on the choice, I guess, of which one I would go helping with. I suppose? I just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, ew, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. So, are we getting to hear their inner thoughts? Like, okay, say I went back and I actually did Natsuki for the first time. Would she have not said that? Would she have said something else implying it? Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page. Please don't scare me. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Huh? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! I can't read that, Monica. Whatever you're doing to the game. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. Just happens every now and then? No, it doesn't. That's never happened. I always keep a snack in my bag for her. That has never happened. Why don't we share our poems now? Monica, what are you up to? Since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, I bet you are always listening, asshole. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Loopy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh. So I was right when you were reading that quote-unquote special poem. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition isn't interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the bright side. Okay, something tells me if this was the first playthrough, she would not be saying any of this right now. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Okay. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs, and I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my tears, I brandish my pen. Was that her first poem before? Because I don't think so. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Yeah, I bet you did, asshole. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Like I was too fixated on Yori. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way is to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Let's show it to Yori. Yori, what do you gotta say, girl? Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? Just making sure, I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. Sorry if I'm not, like putting any character into any of this. We've just read this before, There's so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and the yada yada yada, da da da. Does her first poem change at all? Because it's Monica's did. Monica's poem did change. Ghost under the light. Yep. It's the same one. Okay. I flicker back. Okay, so she always says you took a long time to read it. Yeah, I know. It's not about ghosts at all. I get it. Because I wrote about her, is she gonna change? I was just listening to the music really quick. It sounded like it, did a slow dip in like the key and then came back up. Supposed to show me some dumb poem that makes me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Did she say that the first time? I can't remember. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go on announcing it to the world like you're so important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that myself, mostly. Mitsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eels can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, yep. Another. Okay. I am being honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. Okay, so we've already read this. More into it than I realized. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A little more stressful than I anticipated. Don't change the key on me, asshole. I heard that. Cute, then she gets upset about it. You know, I could just... There we go. Why don't I ever just do that? Monica liked it, and Loopy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Yada 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 yada. So then my lifestyle is too much for... Oh my god. Monica. I can't do anything. Do I just wait here? I think I'm going to slow that footage down so that we can actually read that when we get to the editing process. I can't even pause the game. Hey Loopy, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fair. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Yuri? Did she pull out a knife on her? Hmm. I don't know. I don't want to leave this episode at all. I feel like there's just too much going on that I can't just... I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided that there is no way you can be a bad person. I'm really starting to think that Yuri actually pulled a knife on her. Maybe she didn't she didn't like cut her or anything, but she threatened to. That's what I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Like, yeah, like I said, Monika's controlling these girls. I suppose. What are you doing? Practicing piano, asshole? You've heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yeah. Yeah, study hall, piano, whatever. Yeah, I get it. Practicing piano, my ass. You were writing another girl out of existence is what you were doing. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Loopy. Monika smiles sweetly. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. She's not to bring anything up the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Loopy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. So it's okay, right? Oh. In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? This isn't like her at all. This is only like her when we were alone. Before the festival. Well, yeah, the portrait of Markov. I start to selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. She didn't talk about that last time. I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot you were always into these things. Yep. Okay. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling again, aren't I? I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. I can't even pause it. Okay, that's what I was wagering. I was pausing it so I could read it. Okay, I can't even do that. I'll just have to slow it down. And then we'll be reading it at the same time, I guess. I'll slow it down in the recording so that you guys can read it. That's, I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. This is a literature club after all. Oh, that's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book out of my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? And then I sit next to Yuri. And then I move a little closer to her. As if I can feel her presence reading over my shoulder. Yep. I realize she's not looking at her own book, but she's looking at my book instead. Oh. Was that breathing over you? Is that what that was? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... here, this should work, right? And then... it makes it difficult to turn the page here. But holding it like this, we're held even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth off of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page, that is. Sorry. Yep. Alright, it's me. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you. That's not the face she gave before. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? Just thinking the way she second-guessed everything. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Whoopee? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Like, of course you're not. Just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. No, she doesn't. It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would probably be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little bit different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably learn something from it. Not bad, right? It's a bit longer than yesterday's. Huh. It just makes people... Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. For liking weird things. So what's your weird thing, huh? What's your weird thing? Jeez. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yori more, so... I just had the realization that they're taking it from the first act, from Act 1, who I decided I liked more, and that was Yori. I did every choice with Yori. We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
How can I write love into reality?